Hi everyone, my name is Henk, and in this video I'll be talking about the 5 things that I wish people have told me when I first started investing, and I hope this will help you out on your investing journey as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into the 5 things. So the number 1 thing is to start early. Now, the fact is that time is on your side when it comes to investing. The earlier you start, the more the power of compounding interest will work for you. So compound interest is simply where you get interest on top of your interest. So for example, if you have $1,000 in your investment account, and you receive 10% interest every year, after 1 year's time, you'll get $1,100. Now, after the second year, you'll get interest on top of your interest plus your principal. So you will get $110 in interest instead of the $100. And as it accumulates, you'll get a much bigger amount in terms of interest year after year. So if we use S&P 500 as an example, if you started investing in your 20s and you contribute regularly to your portfolio, you would have to contribute far less to reach the same amount compared to if you start investing in your 30s and your 40s. So don't wait. Start learning about investing today, and I have some videos that go over where you should start to invest, and I will link them in the cards above. So the second thing that I wish people have told me is that investing is not expensive. Now, I have many friends that keep on telling me that, oh, I have bills to pay, oh, I have mortgage payments to make, I can't really afford to invest. Now, they are assuming that investing is something that's really expensive. Now, this might be the case in the past, but this is certainly not the case anymore in the current digital age. What they don't realize is that investing does not have to be expensive, especially with platforms that are available now, such as Sharesight. With Sharesight, there's no limit to how much you want to spend on a one-off investment. And there's also platforms such as Invest Now, which don't even have a monthly fee associated with them, and only a $250 minimum amount if you want to do a one-off investment in one of their funds. So if people can spend more than $100 per week for going out for food and drinks, they should be able to invest as well. Don't get me wrong, I love going out for food and drinks with friends, but once you finish it, it's completely gone. However, if you invest a portion of that amount, your investment will keep on growing over time. So the third thing that I wish people have told me is that money is the only worker that works 24/7 and does not complain. So as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's anyone that is willing to work 24 hours, 7 days a week. And in fact, most people will start complaining if they have to work more than a 10-hour shift. However, if you have stock investments, if you have rental property investments, money in your portfolio is essentially working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you, and even when you sleep. I mean, who doesn't like the idea of making money while they sleep? But again, in order to utilize the power of compounding interest, you want to start investing as early as possible. So number 4 is investing is not greedy. So I have many people that think that rich people are just being greedy. They would say that rich people make the world a worse place because they are stealing from the poor and making society worse. Now, I'm not going to get into the debate of whether one person is good or not, because there's always bad eggs in the basket. I mean, there's rich people that are good and there are rich people that are being bad. I can only speak from personal experience that many of the people that I know that have become wealthy started from practically nothing and worked their way up. And they are some of the nicest and most generous people that I know. In fact, there is an article from the New York Post that says more than 80% of millionaires are first-generation millionaires, which means that they made their wealth not through family inheritance and mostly by working themselves. To me, there's really nothing wrong with a person that wants to be rich. It really only depends on what they want to do with the money. Now, being rich is about having choice. And if you are rich, you can choose to be a terrible person, or you could choose to be a great person and help out lots of people and help out with charity and all sorts of different things. But the important part is when you are wealthy enough, you have the choice to be able to decide what you want to do without having to worry about basically paying bills all the time. The important part is that you'll have the choice, and there's nothing more empowering than being able to choose what you want to do in your life. The fifth thing that I want to talk about is that investing does not make you rich. Now, this might be a little bit more controversial topic, since the main point of this channel is to talk about investing. The reality is that most investments that advertise a high return in a short time frame carry a tremendous amount of risk. And usually, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. An example of that is the recent Twitter Bitcoin scam, where a bunch of celebrity accounts such as Elon Musk, Barack Obama, and they got hacked, and they basically sent out a message promising to send you money if you send them money first. Now, this is probably the oldest scam in the book, yet they still received hundreds and thousands of dollars sent to the scammers. One of the fundamental problems about the scam is that if someone was going to send you money, they could simply take out the fees or whatever from the money that they're going to send you. They don't actually need you to send them money first in order to send you some money. So if there was ever a case where someone requires you to send them money first in order for them to send you money back, it's pretty much always a scam. So these are the 5 things that I wish people have told me before I started off on my investment journey. And I hope these will help you on your way as well. So check out my other videos on financial product reviews and stock market reviews if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.